me once again.
No problem. You just share your screen. I'll help you with this. All right.
Okay, wait. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Just hold Windows button. Just press Windows button down
Yeah.
and hold Windows button and press R.
R.
CMD.
Okay, I forgot that command. I wrote it as C.
Just enter.
Sir,
Yeah.
when I write this make directory, it is saying access is denied.
Could you share your screen? Stop sharing your screen, Soumya. Move forward with the work.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, is it visible, sir?
Yeah, sorry. So go to your this one. In your back to that file explorer window is there, no? Just go there. Let's see your D drive. Open in Explorer.
Okay.
File Explorer.
Folder.
Yes. Yeah, that one. Just click on D drive there. Right click. Go to properties. Security. Okay, click on advanced. Click on everyone. Edit. Okay, change permissions. No, just click on everyone. Double click on everyone. Double click. Give modify. Select modify. And before you press OK, this is your husband's system?
No, sir, this is a desktop.
Desktop is not used for office work and all, right?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. Then press OK. Okay, apply and OK. One second. Okay, no problem. Let's try now. Go to CMD now. You already have the CMD open. You don't need to reopen. You can just click on that. Now go to D drive and try to create a folder.
Okay.
D:. Now mkdir.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right then. So move forward with the work. So what about remaining guys? Have you completed this?
Yeah, atomics.
Okay, so how is okay? Varsha is not doing it, I guess. Share your screen, Arvind. Let me see once. You can stop sharing your screen.
Yes.
All right.
So I think yeah.
Perfect. Okay. We'll wait for others to complete the work. All right.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Soumya, share your screen. Let's see how is your progress. And Varsha, what is the status? Did you complete the installation and all? You need any help?
No, sir. The Telegram I have just installed because it was asking for code and all, and I just got a call, so I just entered.
All right.
Just I think
Someone is sharing, sir. I can't share now.
Yeah, stop sharing, Soumya. Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I did this much.
Okay. Num1 equal to 10.
Yes, sir.
Num1
Huh.
equal to 10, equal to say
Oh, okay.
assignment
I
operator
forgot.
you need to add.
Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Then I need to go for command prompt, right?
Yeah.
Then how should I run this?
Node space
No
file.
dot. Okay. Node space add dot js.
I think you are just go back to your this one, Visual Studio Code. Add.js. You haven't saved the file. Can you save this file? Control S.
Okay.
And line number 3, num2 is one word. That is there is no space between.
Yeah, the variable.
Yeah.
I did this wrong.
So those are the
File.
honest mistake because programming has been
Okay.
not yet.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. And Ashwini,
Can I
is done?
stop the sharing, sir?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ashwini, your work is done, right?
Yes, sir.
It's over. Okay, all right. I'll share my screen. Varsha, shall we move forward with the class or you are busy with the installation or anything?
Yeah, I think it's done, sir. Yeah, you can go ahead. No problem.
So listen to class. Later, I'll help you do this work. Okay.
Yeah. Sure, sir.
Okay, guys. See, please don't misunderstand that we have any knowledge of any programming. Okay, I haven't started teaching any programming. I blindly gave you. Yesterday we done hello world program, and today we just did one addition of two numbers program.
Addition.
So nothing has been taught yet. So this is called as variable, or what is this assignment operator? Nothing has been started yet. It's more like a test drive. So now we have one or two programs to execute it. And to execute, we use something called node, right?
Yes.
Node. So node, we said add.js. And same way if I have hello world program, let me do that. Create Indian Ocean of hello world. All right.
Okay.
So how do you run this? Node space.
Node space namaste.js. Okay.
So now next step is that we have to understand what is this node actually. Can anybody give me some idea what is this node exactly?
I think it's a directory where the running code is written already. It's a short form that for old code, it's going to revoke that code.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ashwini, what do you think node is?
Is it the path where everything is like whatever required for the JavaScript is available?
All right. Okay. Arvind, what's your take?
Is it the compiler which executes your code?
It's a compiler which executes the code. All right. And Varsha, what do you think node is?
Is it like a command or something for that particular thing to open,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
which we are trying to give?
All right. So now, in my namaste.js, I have one instruction. The instruction says that log this string, namaste to all, log this string to console. What is console? See, this is console. In case of Mac, this is my console. In case of Windows, what is the CMD screen you're seeing, right? That is console. All right.
Okay.
Log stands for write. Similar statement I told you yesterday that if you go for Python, we have a print. If you go for Java, system.out.println, they all are same. But this is the way we tell JavaScript. In JavaScript, this is the way we tell to write something to the console or produce some output to the console. All right, guys? Okay. Now, essentially what we are doing, we are trying to understand a language. Let's call it as language X. When we say we are trying to understand a language, basically we are understanding its syntax, sentence formation, or grammar, right? And once we understand that, we write that. We write some code after we have understanding with that language. Now we need someone who can run this code. Yes or no?
Yes.
Right? That someone is basically called as, the technical word is runtime. All right. So if you are Python developer, Python virtual machine, PVM is the runtime there.
Okay.
If you are a Java developer, JVM,
Java virtual machine.
JVM is the virtual machine there. If you are a C# developer, common language runtime, CLR is the runtime there. All right. Same way, now coming to JavaScript, what is the runtime for JavaScript? Now this is a very interesting question. JavaScript do not have just one runtime. The runtime for JavaScript runtime are not just developed by one company. Multiple companies are into development of this. So in the nutshell, in the very, very basic sense, you might have studied that every browser can execute JavaScript. Yes or no?
Yes.
So if you are using Google Chrome, or if you are using Internet Explorer, if you are using Firefox, or if you are using Safari, they all support JavaScript. Now you must notice that Firefox is from Mozilla Foundation, Safari is from Apple, Chrome is from Google, right? Internet Explorer is from Microsoft. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
Obviously, there's a conflict to have one common runtime between these companies. So these companies develop their own runtime for their browser. So if you go for Google Chrome, let me search runtime, JS runtime. I'll search wiki. Okay. JS runtime wiki.
Okay.
Not that one. This is the actual link. So these many runtimes exist in the world for JavaScript. And these are the ones which are listed. All right.
Okay.
So what we are using is basically Node.js, right?
Yes.
Node.js uses the runtime which is developed for Google Chrome. That runtime actually has a name. It's called as V8 engine. You getting it?
Okay.
I hope I'm not confusing you so much.
No.
See, we downloaded Node.js, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Node.js is many things. It is a package manager, it is a library manager, and many things. Out of one which it has something called V8 engine to run JavaScript code. Understood now?
Okay.
The same V8 engine is used by Chrome. All right. Say for example, I will not do this. I'll simply say node and enter. Now, anything I execute here, that will be executed by V8 engine actually. Make sense?
Okay.
Say for example, if I write console.log, namaste, it produces that output. Don't worry what is undefined. I'm going to teach you that later. So he asked the question yesterday whether JavaScript is interpreted or compiled, right? So as you see now, it is interpreted now, right? If I say 2 plus 2, so who is executing this instruction? This is an instruction. This is an instruction. Who is executing this instruction?
V8 engine.
V8 engine. Who developed V8 engine?
Okay.
Pro.
Chrome.
Chrome. So Google people. Now, if you go for Safari, if you have a JavaScript code that will run in Safari also, right? So there is a
Sir,
JavaScript. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, does it mean that now this other browser can't access this, or like Node.js?
See, it's not like that.
Because Chrome has developed V8. I mean,
Yes.
Chrome understands V8 according to me, I thought.
See, okay, let me explain this. See this, Vasha. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think you are
Ashwini.
busy. No. You are busy in fiddling around in internet. You just created an account in Philae.io, right?
Yeah. Yes,
So
sir.
please
Yes,
attend
sir.
the class when the class is happening, guys. This is my request. When class is happening, don't do
Okay.
anything else. Alright, guys.
Yeah. Sorry, sir. Yeah. Sorry.
So there'll be an. Did you all join the Telegram? All of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We joined Telegram, but I can't find the chat. So
Did you click
I
on
don't know
the
where to
link?
access.
See, did you click on this link and join this channel? JS December 20.
So
No,
shall I
sir.
search for JS December? I couldn't find that chat link.
Okay, 1 second.
Okay, sir.
Because Zoom, I don't have the license. I had a license for WebEx. Now I'm switching to Zoom. I was in a process of review. So today I'm purchasing the Zoom. Now this link will expire, meeting will expire in 5-10 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah.
Shall we join? But
Fine. In case if there is an communication drops, if I message it to Ashwini, I think Ashwini can propagate the message to Ashwini and Arvind can propagate to Varsha, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, all right. So now, to answer this question, see, you must understand, driver may be different, but the code remains same, or the car remains same. You get my point here?
Yes, sir.
See, V8 engine is like a driver, all right? And your code is being the car. So this driver could be, let's say you associate with some company, today they'll give one driver, tomorrow they'll give another driver, day after tomorrow another driver. But everybody drives the car just the same way, all right?
Okay.
But some driver may be efficient than other drivers. Yes or no?
Yes.
So compared to other language, JavaScript gives you a luxury of choosing the runtime which you want. All right. Suppose if you are not happy with the V8, you can go for a different runtime. It is possible to configure that. See, for example, the JavaScript engine developed is used by Microsoft Edge, right? That is called as Chakra.
Chakra.
And the JavaScript engine developed by Firefox is called as SpiderMonkey.
Oh.
See this? Including Firefox. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
And if you use, let's say, this is a Telegram desktop app, this definitely will not be using the V8 engine to run this application. It could be using its different engine altogether. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So because of this freedom, most of the companies are now moving into JavaScript. All right. So now coming to this, we just used Node.js. Node.js internally uses V8 engine. Now I want to execute this piece of code. This is a JavaScript instruction, right? It will tell to print something in the console. Now I want to execute it in my browser. I'll just go to my tools here, more tools, developer tools. And you see, I'll go to console here and I'll type the code. What is that? Console.log. Since I already have that code, I'll simply paste that, okay? Console.log. You see?
Namaste.
This
Oh,
produces the exact output. But in this case, who is executing? Again, since we are using Chrome, V8 engine is executing this code, executing this instruction. But this V8 engine is present in the Google Chrome, not in our system. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Suppose let me go to another browser, let's say Safari. So I don't know how to navigate in Safari, so I'll use Firefox. All right.
Okay.
I
I
don't
think it's
have
just a plus
Firefox.
there, so we can use the.
Pardon?
It's just a plus here to create another tab. Is it what browser is this?
Not the tab I want to create. I want to go to the developer options of this browser.
Oh, okay.
Developer tools, okay. One second, let me quickly see once if anything is possible.
Yeah.
Blue bookmark. Okay. Or I can do one thing. I can quickly install Firefox. Actually, once upon a time, Firefox was the browser that was all the developers used to use almost most of them. All right. Guys, I will quickly share another link. Please join immediately. All right. Only for. And guys, while that is download is going on, I want to explain one more concept here. Little bit of history of JavaScript. Okay.
Yes.
So first, Java and JavaScript was almost released the same time, but after Java, JavaScript came up. All right. The name of the JavaScript is not JavaScript at all. It's actually a wrong concept. All right. The name of the JavaScript is. Am I audible to you all clearly?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ECMS script. The name of the JavaScript, even as of now, the name of the JavaScript is ECMS script only. All right. So European Computer Manufacturers Association, ECMS stands for. All right. So ES5 is a one famous version, and ES6 is another famous version. Right now, the latest version is ES 2020. They call it as ES 2020. All right. So the difference is in the new APIs they release, and yes, you're gonna learn all the what other things has been released in all the different versions. Okay. Now, why it is called as JavaScript? Even when you join, I told you that you are joining, JavaScript course, JavaScript React.js course, not ECMS script, right? So the reason is because when the JavaScript was released, JavaScript was when first released, it was released as a scripting language for websites, client-side scripting language, right?
Yes, sir.
So who works on the client side? Typically the UI guys. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So when you say website client side is basically the people who work on the client side is UI guys. Those who know HTML and CSS, right? So this scripting language was created to cater these people first. Okay, so it should become easy. It should not be too complex that, like Python or Java, it should not have too much high-end syntax. But even people who have knowledge of HTML, CSS, with that level of IQ should be able to grab JavaScript easily. So that was the intention. They created JavaScript. Now, the name was ECMS script. Even though they started calling it as JavaScript. The reason is because back then Java was released and the Java people are spending huge amount of money on marketing to make this language famous. All right. And that is the one reason why Java has become quite famous. So much of money has been spent on marketing back then. All right. So in order to use that for an advantage, the name Java has become famous, right? Say, for example, if Reliance is famous, you simply, let's say you're starting a construction company, you simply call it as Reliance Construction Private Limited, register that, all right? So many people simply assume that, okay, it may be part of Reliance, all right? So that was the catch behind that. So the name JavaScript came up, but between Java and JavaScript, there is actually no much similarity. Just, few syntax are same, that's it. All right, guys, coming to functionality wise, everything, JavaScript is totally different from Java, but JavaScript has best of Java and best of Python. So what is the actual name of JavaScript, guys?
ECMA script.
It is ECMA script.
JavaScript.
So now we just run our hello world program in V8 engine in our system that we have installed. And we also run our hello world program in the Google Chrome. I think Safari may not provide the Safari. Okay, preferences. All right. So I'll go to Safari. I'll go to preferences. Anyway, Firefox is ready. So what is the JavaScript engine name in Firefox, friends? Forgot?
Is it Code Monkey or something?
Spider Monkey.
Spider monkey. Spider monkey.
Okay.
Spider Monkey, yeah.
So I'll go to web developer here and I go to web console, and here is visible to you?
Yes.
Yes,
That 2
sir.
plus 2. So Spider Monkey is executed 2 plus 2 and produce output 4. If I type console.log,
Log.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Produces output as Namaste.
Yeah.
So far now fundamentals are very clear for you, right?
Yes. Yes.
This is the concept we just did.
Yeah.
One program and many runtimes. All right.
Yes, sir.
So, in fact, if you want to develop your own runtime, you are also free to do if you know compiler design and all. All right.
Okay.
Now, yesterday, Ashwini asked one question whether JavaScript is what is that? Interpreted language or compiled language?
Compile.
So it's an interpreted language. And suppose if you use the frameworks like TypeScript and all, then it goes through one more step of compilation first. All right. So we're gonna have an introduction to TypeScript and all later. So that's all for today. And tomorrow we're gonna forward with. From tomorrow we are actually gonna start studying the program. All right, guys.
Okay.
So I have your email address, and those who are not registered in Philae.io, if you are not registered, please do register. And those who have sent the email address was already registered, I'll give you the access to this course in another 1 hour. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So guys, any doubts, questions?
Sir, like you told like JavaScript interpreted language, and you told it is also a compiler.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes. So there's a
like
right.
yeah.
So if you use TypeScript, or if you use something called JSX you're gonna use in coming days. You don't worry about what is that now. If you use TypeScript, what happens? You write code which need to be compiled and converted back to JavaScript interpreted form. So that process is called as compilation. All right. And there is a facility. See, typically what in HTML, we'll have JavaScript code, right? If you know a
Yes.
little bit of web development, you would be knowing that in HTML you can write JavaScript code. Now,
JavaScript, yeah.
in React.js, what you do in JavaScript, you write HTML. Okay, that is possible by using something called JSX. Now, JSX need to compile to JavaScript. That will be done by something called Babel. So these are two i5 concepts which are too early to talk about unless you are sure you already have some technical knowledge. All right.
Okay, sir.
Babel is a JavaScript
Compiler.
compiler. All right. So it is actually a very silly concept, but right now it may look okay. What is all this? So don't worry about it. Let's learn about simple JavaScript for now. As we move forward step by step, understand. What do you guys say?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure, sir.
Any other questions?
Sir,
Please.
hello. Sir,
No.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, sorry. Tell me, Soumya.
sir, you previously wrote the string, no, in single quotes. Namaste to all when we this one.
Yes.
Is there any difference between single quote or double quote when we are writing the string?
No, not actually. See, like I told you earlier, in Java, if you come from a language like Java, in Java double quote is used. All right. If you come from language like Python, double quote is also used and single quote is also used. They both are same. All right.
Oh, okay.
So JavaScript, like I told you, they adopted the best of different languages. So both double quote as well as single quote is allowed. Okay.
Okay.
However, it is advisable to use single quote because program looks neat and clean. And this is there is something called conventions. Okay. So you may attend some training and trainer may make you 1,000 programs and you may get 1,000 output. But just by looking at your 3 lines of code, I can tell whether you are a professional coder or not. All right. So it is very, very essential that you follow the right convention so that you look like a professional coder and you become a professional coder. So it is just the second class, so it's too early to talk about the conventions. Since that you brought up that question, remember that whenever you are creating the string in JavaScript, by convention, we keep that in single quote.
Single quotes.
All right.
Then again, sir, we can add string, means we can, what you can say, concat the strings also in same line.
Yeah, we can do that. Any type of value you can concatenate it to a string. All right, using the plus operator.
Okay. Okay. That's.
That is actually in string chapters.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thanks for
So
clearing that.
first few class we go a bit slow, and now I see a lot of enthusiasm in your batch. So based on but still I need some time to observe you, like who is doing how, because in one class it's very difficult to know about a student, right? And you must understand,
yes,
I take only 5 students. It is intentional. Okay, it's not about putting more students in the batch and make more money. Not like that. Even if I train 5 students, I want to make sure that all the 5 students get that Saraswati proper. All right. So
Yes, sir.
in one batch, if I have 5 students, I can observe and guide them based on how they are doing. All right. So I will be guiding you further. So don't worry. All right. Any other questions?
I think we don't have access to that chat link in Telegram. If you can send, then we can join that. That will be great.
Yeah, we are not getting. I also created desktop app now within that gap,
Okay.
but we couldn't able to find that other batches. I can type means I can get other batches name, but not the JS December 20.
No problem. I will send you the now link. Now that yesterday's class recording has been shared. See, this is JS session part 1, session 1, part 2. Now session part 1, part 2 will be session 2, part 1, part 2 will be shared. All right.
Okay.
And as we move forward with the class, I will slowly start increasing the time and try to cover the more concepts. So initially, please bear with me. I will be going very, very slow. All right, guys.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So fine, guys. Then see you tomorrow at 12.
Okay, sir.
Thank you,
you,
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Take care.